Since the colonization of America, America has become one of the most dominant countries in the world. We've created the light bulb, the telephone, and the steam engine. We've created a constitution that's been in place for more than 200 years, and we're even on the path to sending people to Mars. America may be on the path towards infinite greatness, right? America may be one of the greatest success stories ever told. Wouldn't you agree? Despite our astonishing achievements, I wouldn't. On planet Earth, species adapt to best fit their environment. This ensures survival of the fittest. Every plant, animal, and insect has a niche in their environment. This certifies that all species are a vital part of their habitat. The genus Ficus, or fig trees, may have mastered these evolutionary processes to become arguably one of the most successful species on the planet. One might ask, what constitutes an evolutionary success? Well, I constitute evolutionary success in 4 different ways. A successful species will provide life longevity, has the ability to adapt to their environment, is healthy, and has superior reproductive abilities. I'm using Americans for this comparison because Americans are a core country that has developed into a world superpower. And prior to America becoming the nation we are today, we were an evolutionary success. Our oldest ancestors of Americans, not just Americans, but humans in general, have been on this planet for millions of years. But our ability to survive for so long is largely credited to our critical thinking skills that we have developed. However, Americans on their current path of dominance won't guarantee human survival. Would you agree that a successful species will ensure life longevity? Life longevity meaning we can live on this planet for as long as possible and live to be as old as possible? Well, Americans can't ensure this because we've created a world that we can adapt, not a world that we can adapt to. We've cut down trees for lands, we've created cars, planes, buses, air conditioning, shopping centers, and many more that are hurting our environment. Many may call this a smart utilization of our resources, but are we really that smart? Or do we really utilize our resources that well? Every action has a reaction, and as a result to this, we've become the number 2 largest CO2 emitter in the world behind China. China produces 28% of the world's CO2, and America produces 16%. This is a study done by German Watch in 2015. To put that in perspective, Global Footprint Network did a study in 2015, and they found that to sustain Americans, if everyone lived like an American, it would take 4.1 worlds to sustain us. So what's the result of our carbon emissions? Well, we've enhanced the greenhouse gases in our world, and that causes weather changes, which affect the habitats of many plants and animals. Our carbon dioxide emissions, along with deforestation, has led to the loss of biodiversity. And as biodiversity declines, that number of functional group decreases, and food chains are shortened and simplified, and the resistance to invasive species and pathogens falls. This was said by David Western in the National Academy of Sciences. We can create remedies to get rid of these invasive species and pathogens, but when does it end? We can't ensure life longevity if we continue to harm the environment around us. Or one day we're going to create a problem so large that even we can't fix it. Not only are we harming the environment, but we're harming our health as well. A study done by NCHS found that from 1997 to 2016, the number of obese adults in the U.S. ages 20 or older has increased from 19.4% to 30.6%. See, this could be due to many different reasons, but one we can't deny is that Americans are simply becoming lazier. And obesity isn't the only health issue that we are facing today. A study done by the CDC shows that 1,277,000 cases of cancer were reported in 1999. And in 2013, that number increased to 1,616 cases. See, scientists are currently working to find a cure to cancer, but why don't we just start by reducing the chemicals known to cause cancer? Or why don't we simply live healthier lives? I live in California, and it's not uncommon for me to see a sign that says something like this. And even then, I begin to walk into that store or eat the food provided by the places with the signs like that. Health is not prioritized in our environment, and it's hurting our ability to survive on this planet. America may be a dominant. One thing I can't deny is that America has become a dominant country due to our reproductive abilities. We have low death rates, low birth rates, and high life expectancy. And I'd like to see this continue, but to do so, we need to live healthier lives and we need to care for the environment. Not just care, but take action to saving the earth. One thing I can't deny is that Americans have the ability to learn. Our ability to learn has allowed us to survive for so long. We can better ourselves by learning from our natural environment. And fig trees may seem like an odd place to start looking, but they're actually quite successful. Their success is largely credited to their ability to work with this planet, not against it. Reed Harrison states in the Oxford Academic that the genus Ficus was first developed 80 to 90 million years ago. And the fact that they've survived on this planet for so long must mean they're doing something right. In my Botany 121 lecture, my professor, Sean Ryan, said that figs have the ability to adapt to many different environments. This development is due to their advanced pollination system, their defense mechanisms, and their ability to disperse seeds at far distances. See, figs work with the environment to get what they want. They have no learning abilities, but they have co-evolved with many different species, specifically fig wasps, to develop a mutualistic relationship that helps them survive. This is seen in the documentary The Queen of Trees, which was posted by PBS in 2005. See, fig wasps provide a method of pollination that's been effective for millions of years. Once pollinated, a fig tree will develop fruits and seeds, and these seeds and fruits will provide food for over 1,200 species year-round. See, large animals will disperse the fig seeds, and small animals will provide defense because they eat the sweet sap, and they don't want other competitors to eat the sap too, so they'll defend the tree. And not only that, but figs have developed natural defense mechanisms, like producing a milky latex that is foul-tasting and sticky, which isn't pleasing for parasites and can trap invaders. Fig trees have evolved natural defense mechanisms that protect them, whereas Americans have relied their reliance on antibiotics and vaccines. And antibiotics and vaccines are vital to human survival, but antibiotic resistance in bacteria is exponentially growing, and the rate of discovery and development of new antibacterials is continuously declining. This was said by Ravi Marshall in 2013 in his post in Science Direct. Our usage of vaccines and antibiotics are hurting our immune system, and eventually we're going to develop an immune system that not even we can defend. Fig qualities allow figs to thrive in the environment they live in. They develop a mutualistic relationship that helps them establish life longevity and provides a healthy and sustainable way of living. Figs provide the perfect example of what it looks like to work with the environment, whereas Americans provide the perfect example of what it looks like to work against it. And figs are at a disadvantage to Americans in every way. See, figs don't have brains, they don't have vaccines or antibiotics, and they live in really competitive environments. Yet they're still able to survive and thrive without destroying the earth they live on. I'm not saying we should drop, and become one with nature, but I'm saying a little bit more considerate towards the environment may lead to mutualistic benefits towards us. So it's time to wake up, America. This current path we're taking will not lead to future evolutionary success. I challenge you to be the change you want to see in the world.